everyone today. We must learn about sensing element and temperature transmitter. First, we need to learn about introduction of sensing element and temperature transmitter. A sensing element is a component in a sensor that detects physical quantities such as temperature, pressure, light, or motion. It converts these quantities into an electrical signal or other usable forms. Common examples include thermocouples for temperature measurement, piezoelectric materials for pressure sensing, and photodiodes for light detection. The choice of sensing element depends on the specific application and the property being measured. A temperature transmitter is a device used to convert temperature measurements from sensors like thermocouples or RT discs into standardized signals that can be transmitted over long distances to control systems or monitoring devices. Typically, these signals are in the form of 4 to 20 milliamperes or digital communication protocols like HART, Modbus, or Profibus. From Table 7.2, thermal expansion coefficient. Material have their own expansion coefficient. Next, we must learn about thermocouple TC, made up of two dissimilar metals joined together at one end that produce a voltage expressed in millivolts with a change in temperature. The junction of the two metals, called the sensing junction, is connected to extension wires. Any two dissimilar metals may be used to make a thermocouple. Next, principle of operation. If the temperature of the junction changes, it causes voltage to change too, which can be measured by the input circuits of an electronic controller. The output is a voltage proportional to the temperature difference between the junction and the free ends. This is called the Thomson effect. Also, thermocouple materials. The most important factor to be considered when selecting a pair of materials is the thermoelectric difference between the two materials. A significant difference between the two materials will result in better thermocouple performance. The performance of a thermocouple material is generally determined by using that material with platinum. Next is temperature transmitter. Temperature transmitters isolate, amplify, filter noise, linearize, and convert the input signal from the sensor, then transmit a standardized output signal to the control device. This is temperature transmitter inputs. The junction produces a low-level voltage proportional to the difference in temperature between the reference and sensing ends. Lastly, thermowell. Thermowell is provided to protect the temperature sensor from mechanical damage and corrosion.